Ashley, and this is my stitching corner. I hope you've all been well since my previous video. As you can see, today I'm joining you with a new hairdo, which I just actually got done this morning. So we did some like highlight work and it got curled, and I'm like really impressed with it. I'm really happy. Everybody thinks it's super cute. I think it's super cute, and yeah, it's just awesome, and I feel like a whole new person. So that's really exciting. So I apologize for having no stitch with me's, and also not posting last week. Last Friday was a family trip. We went to Peggy's Cove for the day on Friday, and then that whole weekend just kind of got away from me, and I just didn't feel like filming anything. And like right now I'm sitting in my dining room melting because it is humid here. We did get some thunderstorms last night and it cleared the air a little bit, but now the temperature and the humidity is building again. So as you can tell, my hair has gotten a little frizzy. So yeah, the temperature is just going up, and it's gotten really muggy in the house, and we don't have air conditioning, and we don't have like a heat pump that would push out cold air for us. So yeah, it's muggy in here. So yeah. Anyways, I have 2 whips and a finish to show you today, and a touch of haul. And I also made some needle minders yesterday, so I will show you those as well. But yeah, we've just been like super busy with my office and everything. I I don't have a video of my office tour to put on my channel here, but if you're interested in seeing it, I did film like a video and I put it on my Instagram page. So I'll link my Instagram below. It's the same as my YouTube, and then you can head on over there and watch that if you're interested. I'm really impressed with the office so far. It's coming along really well. The only thing that we can't do right now is paint because it's just been either too wet or too hot, or yeah. And so we've just decided that we are going to wait until the day before we move back to Ontario. We're not moving anywhere. Before we go back to Ontario to visit. So we will paint the day before we leave, so that everything will be cleared out and the smell will be gone, and that by the time we get back home. So that's the plan anyway. But yeah, it's working really well for me, and I'm like super happy. I'm still in the process of like organizing things and getting everything situated the way I want. Currently I'm in the process of like going through my DMC collection and like inventorying again, because somehow I still keep buying stuff I don't need. So I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, I printed off the DMC color list, and I'm like going through and I'm highlighting the ones I have and like making sure that any that are in whips, any thread that are in whips are just like threads that I bought specifically when I first started the whip. Some of my projects, when I start them, I pull from my stash. Some of them, when I start them, if they're like a gift or there's something special, I'll buy all new floss. So yeah, it's been a bit of a pain in the butt to get that sorted. So yeah. However, I'm enjoying the relaxation part of, you know, just going through things and sorting and all that. So yeah, the new job is going well. I obviously, since my last video, I think I mentioned that I'm working in a stable now, and that's going really well. I'm very excited to be part of the stable and to be doing all that work with the horses. So that's going really well, and yeah, so can't complain too much. And I did actually pick up a second part-time job, changed my mind about working at the racetrack, so now I work at 2 different stables and the racetrack. So I'm a busy little bee now, which leaves not much time for stitching, especially in the evenings. because I tend to get like super tired at nighttime. Like right now I'm ready to film this, but I can tell I look exhausted. So yeah, I'm really tired, and I obviously have to finish uploading this and editing it and getting it up, and then make sure I have some downtime for myself for like reading or gaming or whatever. I'm trying to put myself to like a regular routine as much as I can now, where I stitch in the mornings before I go to the barn, and then in the evenings I read and do video games. That way each part of the day I'm doing something with all three of my hobbies. But yeah, so anyways, why don't we get started on what I have with me today, and then yeah, it might be a shorter video than what you guys are used to getting from me, just because I don't really have as much to show, because I didn't work on as much as I thought I was going to, because truthfully this job in the stable absolutely whips me. By the end of the day I am pretty much toast. I'm not there all day long. I'm only there for like maybe from like anywhere from like an hour and a half to 4 hours, and like I don't know, it's just that, and then like all the other life stuff that I have going on too. It just kind of like all gets, yeah, by the end of the day I'm just like a potato. I feel like a potato. So anyways, yeah, so we'll get started on what I've got, and then yeah. Alright, so the first book that I've been working on, and what is my focus piece right now, is my Joan Elliott Canadian Beauty. My unrealistic goal is to finish her for Canada Day, which is like 2 weeks away. Yeah, right. I mean, if I did that, I would be very lucky, but I don't think I'm going to do it. But never say never, right? I don't know. We all know me and my goals by now. Nothing ever works out the way I want it to. I should just not set goals. Anyway, I did not take her out of the Q-snap because I'm obviously, well, I took part of her out of the Q-snap. So you're not going to see the whole thing. But you'll see most of it. So I'm going to try to hold her up here. So this is, okay. That's where we are right now. And as you can see, I finished the bear. And this morning I started back up here working in this part of her dress there. So I'm going to start filling this part in, and then I'm going to go back to her dress and start filling that in. And then there's a beaver down here. I might work on the beaver. So I don't know. I don't really know what my plan of tackling this is, but as you can see, I'm more or less going to be doing the back stitching at the end, which I usually don't do, but yeah, for this piece, because there's so much cross stitch, I'm just waiting till the end to back stitch. So yeah, and she is, as I always say, stitched on a fabric that, it's a 28 count, but I don't know what it is, because was never marked when I got it. So, and then again, the needle minder is from Nifty Needle Nannies, which isn't in business anymore, I don't think. So, gosh, I am just melting in here. Oh my goodness, absolutely insane. Having no air conditioning is kind of not good. And we here in Nova Scotia, just like so much of Canada, have been dealing with forest fires too. So that's not been great. Forest fires that we had here were about an hour away from where I live. And when we went to Peggy's Cove, we actually drove through some of the aftermath of some of that, and oh my god, it was like driving through a horror movie. Like, you know, dark, wooded, creepy areas, but like everything was just burnt. It was, I will add maybe footage of that to the end of the video. You're going to have to keep in mind that in that video footage, there is some swearing. We swear in my house a lot. Well, I don't say we collectively swear a lot in my house. I swear a lot in my house. But I tone it down for Flosstube because not too many people are fond of the swears. So, anyways, let's carry on. So yeah, again, like if watching that type of footage is going to be triggering for you, then don't watch it. But I will put it in at the end. That's not what I wanted, actually. What am I doing? Alright, so my next project that I have to show today is my Max Color Tiger Family in the Jungle by Patrik Krasny. I'm going to try to... The glare is unreal today, I apologize. But that beautiful piece there. And how many stitches I've done since the last video, I don't actually know. I don't mark it down. I might try to start doing that so that you guys can kind of understand where I'm at. But we went off the beaten path here. Yeah. I really wanted to get to the tiger, so we're at the tiger. And I hope to God that this is all right, because if it isn't, I'm gonna cry. I might just like weep for a week if it's not. But I double counted, like double and triple counted, so hopefully everything's fine. But yeah, I really needed to get to the tiger, so and this is again stitched on a 28 count easy count Lugana from Swigert. So I'm really loving that one, of course. It's my favorite piece right now that I'm working on. Some tea. And then I do have a finish, as I said. This is part of Lizzie Kate's Welcome All Seasons pattern, which I didn't bring the whole pamphlet with me today, but I will show you my little finish. I did the spring portion of Welcome All Seasons because Welcome All Seasons can be stitched as one, but each season can also be stitched separately, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I finished spring. So it's really cute and I love it, and it was stitched on an 18 count Fidler's Aida. So with this one being done, I will start doing summer shortly. So yeah, super cute. Took a lot longer than it should have taken. What kind of word is that? It's not English. Oh, I'm a potato and my brain are marshmallows. Okay. The barn is slowly melting my brain. Anyway, yeah. I forget where I was going with this. So yeah, 18 count Fidler's Aida. Really love it. It was super cute. Took me way longer than it should have taken. I should have taken in like 2 days to stitch this, but this was like, I don't know. It almost took me like, if I counted how many days I actually stitched on, it probably would have been like a week, which is really sad for something so tiny. But anyway, and I mean, I was trying to learn a new technique with this, but I wasn't like super happy with it. So I'll show you my bag because I'm brave. If you can see, there's a few stitches here where I did like single stitches. I do not think that I have the concept of the pin stitch down 100%. So I didn't pin stitch, but I learned some other technique from another YouTube video that I can't even remember now. So I can't give credit to anybody because I don't remember what it is. Anyway, so she just like did the loop start method, and then she would like stitch diagonally and horizontally, and then like try to knot it and then cut it off. Anyway, that's what I did for like 3 raindrops, and I was like, enough of this. I'm just gonna trail it. Like the badness that I am. I know you're really not supposed to do that in the backs of cross stitch, but I did with mine, and I don't care. So hopefully, I'm thinking, like, if I'm holding it back here and you guys can't see the lines, I think we're good. But I know that's more of the trailing threads is more of an issue with darker colors, like black and stuff like that, but hopefully this should be fine. So my plan for this is to mount it on some like Bristol board or some type of matting, and then put some batting in it, and then make it like a not necessarily a flat fold, but sort of like a flat fold, but and then make it so that I can stick it onto some other type of fabric, and like, or find some kind of board to magnetize it to, so that's something that can be interchanged, kind of what like Precilla and Chelsea do at Real Housewives of Krasny. I think that's what their channel is. Anyways, they do a lot of that kind of like magnet board stuff, which is really awesome. So I kind of want to draw inspiration from that and do that with this. So yeah, it would be kind of cute. So really fun when I actually got it finished, or like got it going. So that's literally all the stitching I've done, which is not a lot, but it's enough for how busy I've been. I gotta give myself some credit there, right? Life is life, and life is busy, and when you're working 2 jobs now, it's, yeah. Anyway, so I have a little bit of haul, and then I'll show you my needle minders, and then that's going to be it for me for today. So right now I'm in the process of charting up another Heaven and Earth, and that one is Mini Cunning by Sherry Gearhart, which I think I showed in my last video. Oh, come on now, behave. Tablets, I tell you. So that's this one here. And I do not have fabric for it yet, but I'm in the process of buying floss. So I'm buying floss in sections, because floss can be pretty expensive, as we all know. So for me, it's like with tax, it's 91 cents a skein, which is like, you know, it's getting up there. So anyways, I just like buy 10 colors at a time, and then when I have all the colors and I have the fabric, then I'll start it. But so far, and I gotta get all this other junk out of here. Everybody knows what DMC looks like, but and I've been going through the chart and like making sure that I get enough skeins, like I get all the called for skeins, but like so far, this doesn't look very Slytherin, does it? There is a total of 1 skein of green in all of this. So it's like not looking very Slytherin at all. Grays and blacks, which Slytherin, I guess. But yeah, 1 skein of green so far. I just haven't quite made it to the green in the checklist yet for colors. And then I bought this tote from Michael's that is big enough to fit an 11 by 11 Q-snap in it. And when I'm working on that project, it and all its colors are going to go in here. So then it will keep it safe and protected. And then I'm going to do something similar with my Tiger Family project. So yeah, all these threads are in that container, which is awesome. And then I also got my Just Cross Stitch August 2023 issue. Whoops. If you saw that, ignore it. Oops. And there you go, trying to rip the sticker off, and I'm gonna wreck the cover. Anyways. Just ignore that. I'll edit it out. Yeah, so that I got that. So that's pretty much it for the haul, because I'm trying really hard not to buy too much stuff. And then I'll show you guys my needle minders that I made yesterday. So we've got, and these are all made from pins that I have collected over time. So we've got Jack Skellington. This is, oh golly. This is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. If anybody's familiar with Kingdom Hearts, it's a video game series. It's got a lot of like Disney characters and stuff in it. I love it. And most of these next ones are all Pokemon, so, because I love Pokemon. We've got little Umbreon. And we've got Leafeon. Flareon. These guys are super cute. I bought them at a store in town and turned them into needle minders. This is a Pokemon called Rillaboom, I think. He's an interesting guy. And then I have Zero's Doghouse. And I'm pretty sure this Pokemon is called Sinistea. I made another one of them. I already have one of these made up, but that's a new one. And then my favorite, Sylveon. I love Sylveon. She's super cute. So she'll be my new favorite needle miter. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to show you guys this week. Not too much, but just enough for a nice short video, short-ish, regular length video, I guess. It's 20 minutes. That's regular for me, right? Yeah. Short for me would be like less than 10 minutes. Like, I don't know. But yeah, really happy with the progress that I've gotten considering how busy I've been. And yeah, so if you guys want, like I said, I'm going to put some footage from our trip to Peggy's Cove after this. And you guys are free to watch that if you like, and if not, that's totally cool. But we had a really good time, and again, like I said, the footage from Wildfires is there. I'll put that after the Peggy's Cove stuff, so that if you've made it this far, you know exactly what's going on. So if you don't want to see the Wildfire stuff, then don't watch it, because it might be triggering to some people, because I know like there's lots of people dealing with the Wildfire stuff right now, and it just might, you know. But yeah, so that's just going to be it for me this week, guys. So I hope you guys have a super fantastic week until I see you again, and until then, bye guys.
God.
Oh.
Oh, those poor trees. They're all torched. Oh, there's more over here.
Honey, just from this view. Just the view of the front of the car.
Oh my gosh. It's so bad. Holy heck.
Jesus.
You would think it would smell similar to a campfire, but it really doesn't. Oh, that car.
Yeah.
There's nothing left of it. Oh my gosh. This is bad. Holy heck.
Oh my lord. Oh, holy fuck. That is just... Never seen anything like this in my life.